Hello and welcome. My name is Ollie Lind and this is How Can I? Now I want to talk to you about a DVD we've just shot, which I'm personally very excited about. It's a passion of mine. There is one skill that is being overlooked and not taught. We are expected to be educated and to live and embrace life and experience it with understanding and knowledge. And yet, nobody teaches you how to learn. Now there's a reason for that, and that's the fact because we're all unique individuals, we all learn in a slightly different way. And we've heard of left brain, right brain, neuro-linguistic program, the Sedona method, you name it. There's been an enormous amount written about our brains and all the rest of it. But what hasn't been addressed is the one thing we all have in common, and that is the philosophical viewpoint on what learning is and how to apply it. Now, the greatest philosopher who ever lived was Socrates. And he was the man who spent his life looking for a wise man, never professed to know anything, and simply questioned. Now, on this DVD, we go through the philosophy of learning. Do it in very simple terms so that you can grasp what it is that you're doing automatically now, that you can actually take over and consciously do. And those things that you do consciously, you do with far greater intensity and far more effectiveness. Now, I've put this system in with hundreds of people, many hundreds of people. The results are always the same. Spectacular changes in the way people comprehend, the speed with which they can take on board something, make it their own and express it as individuals, rather than simply follow a system, the old follow a bouncing ball. Now, that's okay if you want to be a puppet and follow the crowd. But if you want to be yourself, and you want to express how you truly believe through the things that you know and you experience, it's a good idea if you grasp the philosophy of learning. This is the single most important subject I will ever speak to you on, because this underpins your ability to take on any skill, knowledge, or ability. It is that important. Now, I'm excited about it because I know it works. I have seen, for example, I had a group of people at a very large flour milling company doing an extension course by correspondence. Their dropout rate was 80%. Their failure rate was about the same. After we went through the learning philosophy with them, they got a call at the end of the year from a college. The management said, "What have you done?" They said, "Why?" They said, "Well, you've had no dropouts and your pass rate's 90%. What we did was gave people the understanding of how they have to function if they're going to learn effectively. Now you might think learning is a boring and dry subject. Well, let me tell you, it's not. It's exciting. You see, knowledge is no weight to carry. And the greater your knowledge and understanding and mastery of the skills that you're trying to take on board, the greater your chances of success. In fact, this will almost certainly ensure your success at whatever you wish to do. So if you want the answers to the most widely asked question in the universe, how can I? Have a look at this DVD.